Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the farm. First, I want to wish everybody a happy new year. It is January 1st here in Ohio, so hopefully you guys all had a great new year and your 2020 is off to a great start. I also want to take a minute to welcome all of my new subscribers to the channel. Over the past week, really, my channel has just kind of exploded. I've gained almost like 500 new followers, gotten like 30,000 plus new views. So I don't know what I did to get the algorithm working in my favor, but I'm real happy about it. So I just want to say hey to everybody. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the channel. Say hey to everybody, ladies. Hi, everybody. So today we're going to kind of be killing two birds with one stone. Starting next week, construction is going to be getting started on my sugar shack, which is going to be the building that I'm going to do my maple syrup production in. To get that building going, tomorrow I have a couple truckloads of gravel that are going to be the base for inside of the building. Those truckloads of gravel are getting delivered. And there are some branches that have grown up over the summer down here, down along my driveway that are hanging over that I don't want to scrape up the guy's truck. So we're going to trim those branches this morning, and then I'm going to be able to run all of that wood through my wood chipper. Vinny making an appearance. Run all that wood through my wood chipper, and then I'm going to be able to put that into the chicken runs to increase the bedding out in the runs. And it's not so much for this time of year, but come spring again, and once it starts getting warmer out, what that deep bedding is going to allow is that's going to allow more decomposition, which is going to increase the bugs, which is going to make plant growth easier. So I'll be able to easier keep green grass growing when I'm alternating them between the two runs that I have. And then the increased the amount of bugs that are going to be out in there, and they love to eat bugs. That's great protein, and it makes your eggs delicious. Maxie boy, you gonna help out this morning? Come here, bud. Oh, little ham bone Vinny. Hey, Maxie boy. Pablo, good morning, sir. Anybody seen Mr. Griswold? Of course, the chain jumps off, and all the chainsaw tools are back up at the barn. Isn't that just how it goes? Well, Dad showed up, so I got an extra set of hands. We got it pretty well cleaned up. Going down the drive here, and I got a nice little stockpile of brush back there that I'm going to run through the chipper. You might think that this is a lot of effort to go through, cutting all this stuff down and then running it through the chipper, but keep in mind, free bedding equals free food. Like I said earlier, if you keep the bedding out in the run, plus like all the food scraps and stuff that I throw out there that you should be throwing out there, any of your food scraps you should be throwing out in your chicken run for your chickens. They'll eat it, and anything that they don't eat, it all goes back to compost. And that compost, like I said, it attracts bugs, it promotes plant growth, it's all great for your chickens. So just always keep that in mind. Free bedding equals free food. Well, it took about an hour, but I basically got through that whole brush pile that I had, and I am surprised every single time at how that big old pile of brush chips down into that little bit of mulch. So I'm gonna go grab a rake, go grab the tractor, load it all up into the bucket and carry it up to the coop. I guess this is a little bit thicker than I thought it was. Decent little amount here. And all the leaves and stuff that I'm picking up, it's gonna work just the same way. It all's gonna go to compost. It all will be great to put in the garden in the spring. And it's free. Free mulch, free food. So you can kind of see it didn't really turn out to be a ton, but every bit helps. And if you're not going to be paying for it, it's nothing but time. Well, guys, that's just going to about wrap everything up for the day. A couple of quick things. You may be thinking, maybe you have like a little backyard chicken setup. You don't have a big farm like I do, and maybe you don't necessarily have the trees to chip wood from, or you don't have a wood chipper, which I know isn't super common for people to have a wood chipper. Consider contacting your local municipality. A lot of times, like the township that I live in, they are more than willing, they do curbside limb pickup after big storms and stuff. They are more than willing just to give that stuff away. If you'll come with a truck or a trailer or something to wherever their little depot is, they'll just load you up for free most likely. Or if there's like a big tree service that's anywhere near you, contact the tree service. They will just give that stuff away. It's more in their way. So if you'll come and take it off of their hands, they are more than happy to give it to you. So consider that. The more stuff that ends up in your chicken run, the better. Like I said, that deep bedding is really going to encourage bugs. It's going to encourage plant growth. It's going to encourage the composting. And then all of that stuff is great to go put into your garden. So one last time, guys, the lesson of the day: free mulch equals free food. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell icon if you want to get notifications of any of the new videos I got coming out here at Shinyatta Farm. And until next time, guys, we will see ya. You got to keep all your farm workers happy.